Okay, so for today, for math, we are still continuing to partition wholes into equal parts. We are still representing fractions by drawing or using a variety of fraction models. And we are working on identifying fractions on a number line. Make sure you know your vocabulary words, what they mean. Make sure you understand what partitioning means, dividing fractions into equal parts. Make sure you understand what equivalent fractions are, fractions that cover the same area. So you can see here, 1/2 is equal to 2/4, which is equal to 4/8 in the fraction models. And you can see that on the number lines as well. 1/2 equals 2/4, which also equals 4/8. Okay, make sure you understand what fractions look like on a number line. Okay, here we're showing halves, which is 2 equal parts, thirds, 3 equal parts, fourths, 4 equal parts or 4 intervals. Okay, fifths, 5 equal parts or 5 intervals, six equal parts or 6 intervals, and then eighths, 8 equal parts or 8 intervals. On this number line, you can also see that 1/2 is equal to 2/4, 3/6, and 4/8. You can see that. Okay. Okay, so today you're going to watch a fraction video called Fractions on a Number Line. And then over here, I want you to type one sentence telling me what you learned. Okay. And then you're going to play a Kahoot. There's the link here to show what you know and find out what we still need to practice next week. Okay, so the Kahoot, the link is there, but the link is also over here in the Google Classroom here as a separate link, just in case you forget to click on that. I also want you to go over to education.com, which I'm going to log in and show you what everybody's been doing. Okay, so I'm logged in as the teacher, and I'm going to click on assignments. Okay, and I gave you, let me scroll down. I gave you fractions 1 to do. I got one person that has completed it. 10 of you have not started, so I'm going to click here to show you the progress here. But I think I'm going to put these in as learning task grades because I had 8 assignments for you to do. I gave you worm sandwich fractions, seashell fractions, dino fishing, which fraction is the biggest, fractions and fair shares. I gave you jungle fractions on a number line. Okay, those are the ones that I gave so far. Okay, Angelica, you got 2 assignments done, and you should have 4. Okay, you haven't even started the fraction on the number line one yet. Okay, not getting it done. And then let me go back. Zuri, you have not started. Takara, no work. Cedric, no work. Serenity, Johnny, guys are not working. Aaliyah, no work. Kasani, no work. Darla, no work. Jeremiah, no work. Okay, Cameron, you got all your assignments done. Okay, 68% through it. Okay, worm sandwich fractions, 100% on that. Took you 12 minutes. Okay, now you do need to go back because you get 5 attempts on these. So you can go back in and review seashell fractions, go back in and review dino fishing, which fraction is the biggest. You can even do fractions and fair shares. Okay, the jungle fractions, you did good on that one, fractions on the number line. And fractions and parts of a whole with partitions and the whole numbers as fractions, you've got 2 more attempts to work on that one and 2 more attempts on the fractions and fair shares. So you can go back in and work on that. Okay. Let me scroll down here. Jatavian, no, let me see. Yeah, Jatavian, you 73% through it. You got 3 exercises done. Okay. You can go back and work on seashell fractions. Okay. And you need to do the jumping fractions on the number line. I don't see that one done yet. Okay, you need to work on this. Layla, you got 4 exercises done. Okay. You need to go back and work on the fractions and fair shares. Everything else looks pretty good though. Okay. Let me click off yours. Christian, 100% through it. You got 4 exercises done. Okay. 100% on the ones that I assigned. Okay, so you need to come in here tomorrow and work on fractions and parts of a set, jungle fractions on the number line. That one definitely needs to get done. Now, Era, you did 3 exercises. Okay, you want to make sure you come in here, go back and work on the fractions and fair shares. And you want to make sure you get fractions on the jungle fractions on the number line completed. Get that one done. Janae, you 80% through it. You only got 2 exercises. You need to come back in here and work. Okay. Ahmad, you got 3 exercises done. Definitely got to do the jungle fractions on the number line. Amaria, you got 5 exercises done. Okay. Working hard here, I see. Good job. Okay, go back and work on fractions and fair shares. Okay, you need some more practice with that, but you get 5 attempts. So you can go ahead and practice. Okay, you need to get to jungle fractions on the number line. I might assign it as a separate one. Chance, you have done no work. Okay. So I went through that and told everybody how they're doing, not picking on anybody, just letting you know where you are. Okay. I don't believe in picking on kids. I don't do that. All right. So that's what that looks like. So I'm going to stop sharing and everybody needs to get to work. Okay. 10 of you are not working. So that means I only got 9 children that are working.